Okay, man, what a fun stream. Can't wait to go ahead and upload. Wait.
Kawan, you made tunes, right?
Player 1, press start. Start. Press start. Start. Player 1, press start. Start. Press start.
Hello, my friends. Welcome back to the Affinity Inc stream. My name is Phoenix, but you can also call me Jay. And today, this VOD is gonna be a little bit different. While I was recording, streaming rather, I should say, I hit a snag and then started over, but apparently, like, I didn't want to leave the messed up stream visible, right, while I was live, so I deleted it. But apparently, Twitch combined the file, or I guess stream that I started and the one that I restarted, so when I was done streaming, there was no recording. And so needless to say, I was devastated. Like not even gonna hold you, I refreshed my tab so many times in the hopes that maybe, just maybe, the VOD would appear. It did not. But luckily, what I'd started to do a little bit ago was record the gameplay in Steam, so that, like, I mainly use it to snag like clean footage for my thumbnails, right? But in this case, save my skin, because now I still have the gameplay of the VOD, or, you know, of the stream, but no commentary. So that's what me now is here for. Because I was like, I really don't want to just upload gameplay. That's not as fun. If you wanted that, you'd go to a whole different channel. You wouldn't come here for me. I'd be yapping. But all that to say, we are indeed jumping back into Lego Batman: Legacy of the Dark Knight. Just a little bit different. So I'm not gonna pretend to react the way that I did during stream. I don't even know what I said. And now I really can't even check it. There's no way to know. There's no way to know unless you were there. But I will be providing my thoughts now as I rewatch all the events. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get into this stream VOD, right, folks? I'm gonna do better. I'm also gonna start recording locally when I stream, just to really make sure this doesn't happen again. So don't worry, this should be a one-time only situation. But yeah, you know, we starting off as you can see there, right? Chapter 1 completed, right? Getting introduced into the world of Lego Gotham City, man. Dealing with Falcone. All right. Put the hurt on him after quite a mad dash, for real. Got introduced to Red Hood. That man's still out there, probably. I don't fully remember what happened when but yeah, you know, we're just gonna do some more exploring here, right? Cause you put icons in front of me, and I'm gonna go see what's going on. So I do a bit of exploring, trying to remember all the controls. For the life of me, I really could not remember how to launch myself higher while gliding. I did eventually get it later. And then this right here is where I learned that apparently the city events, you can just stumble upon them.
Are you up to this?
Which is pretty neat, right? Like, for the most part, they will hit you up on the radio, but you can also just find them and then whoop some criminal behind. As I'm thinking about it now, though, maybe it's also just because there was a Wayne Tech chest here, so maybe it was less of like random occurrence and more of just like positioning. In any case, criminals be out here doing things that they shouldn't.
I'm not prepared.
And I fumbled the aerial takedown, because again I'm remembering what to do. I think my PNG tuber might be lagging again. Could be wrong. If it is, that's crazy. Like, even when I'm not actively live streaming, I still can't get this thing to stay synced up. Hopefully it won't get too off track. And it, you know, again, forgetting the controls, couldn't remember how to summon the Batmobile.
Let's roll.
Trust me though, we're gonna decrease the gap in sessions. That's how we prevent the rust from setting in. Don't stay away forever. And then, you know what I'm saying, like, stay ready, you don't have to get ready. You get the gist. And A plus driving here, you know. Pretty sure I ran somebody over. No big deal. Like I said, you put some things in front of me, I gotta go and investigate. I'm the Cape Crusader. I gotta save the citizens of this city. But unfortunately, this one glitched out. And so there are threats here.
Gotta focus.
I can't do nothing to them though. Cause and I don't even know how they ended up in the ground. Like, I don't believe there's any sort of like secret tunnel or anything, you know. That's just water. I don't know how they did that. But then, you know, it occurred to me, because I'm like, yo, if they're underground, lady, you're safe. Everybody else fled, dipped. You could really do the same. If we're being honest, like, they can't get to you. But I also can't get to them. And so I came to the only likely conclusion. To leave the citizen behind.
Get ready to work that tiny brain of yours.
And unfortunately, the trash talking from the Riddler, he kind of got me on this one. But on a technicality, you'll see. It wasn't because he really outsmarted me for real. Alright? Let me just preface that. He ain't really like... He thinks he's so smart, bro. Like, oh, I'm the Riddler, bro. No one can figure out my riddles, bro. He ain't really all that, man. You know what I mean? Identify that symbol. Boom, already there. Trying to figure out
Think I just uncovered something.
what else we gotta do. And like that up there, I don't know what that is. But I eventually realized there's a little lock icon on there. I don't have it. So I don't know what character will have access to a little drone. But it ain't none of the folks we got right now. You know, the citizen's still quote unquote in danger over there. And you know, we realized like, oh wait, I probably still need that. I should go retrieve it. Well, I get there eventually. I do a lot of other stuff before that. And you're probably thinking to yourself, hey man, when do you get to the back to the story? Eventually, hold your horses. Okay. Just, you know, I had to do my due diligence and try to figure this out before I gave it a rest. And then boom, symbol number 2. Already there. And so then, you know, I was like, well, I originally I thought maybe it was just like it was just those 3, and that we just have to figure out like the sequencing, and that is it too, but it's like they got more symbols. That's the problem. So I was like, hey man, I can't get to that. Let me just try punching in some stuff. And I was like, oh no, it just swivels them, bro. Because I was thinking it was gonna be like a confirm. Like I thought it was like a sequencing thing. That's what I thought. I ignored the lever at first. Like I thought it was like you gotta push these in the right order, and then you do the thing. You do the thing that way. Once again, incorrect.
I bet you have a bunch of cool gadgets.
This is Wham 93.9.
Then we give up. Well, not give up.
Still considered stealing if it's
We just postpone. We reassure the citizen that they can leave whenever they want to. Technically, we're like, you know, not 0 for 2, because we did do one of the things that came up, but it's like we're like 1 for 3, 1 for 4 if we want to, well 2 for 4 I should say, if we want to count the one that we just stumbled on. That's decent. And then once again, I forgetting controls, right? Even though they're showing me right there, I couldn't figure out what the boost button was. Believe you me, I was trying to. Definitely trying to.
You call this parking?
And Gordon always being a hater. I thought it was a solid park. It's out of the way.
Attention all officers.
You feel me?
Got trouble in Tri-Corner. 2 citizens are engaged in a struggle over some valuables. Over.
And we get our aerial advantage. Boom. Hit the smooth takedown. Really should have gone for the one that had the shield, but luckily my boy Gordon came through.
So much for a quiet day.
Hit him with a dang trash can, bro. Like what? Where did he even get? Well, I mean, it's probably not the craziest thing to just bust out. We are out in the urban city. I really do appreciate like how far the range is on the grappling hook. And again, that might be accurate to Arkham as well. I haven't played through those games yet, but I will. Rest assured that those, like, as much as I have
When this light hits the sky,
called attention to the similarities to the Rocksteady series, I gotta do it. And when I say I haven't played it, like I haven't completed the games. I've played a little bit, you know. Dude, when I watched that the first time, I did not realize that he sat on the dog. I don't know, like, I was just like, oh, he had it in his pocket for some reason. That dog is lucky to be here. But as y'all saw, man, we got Catwoman in the mix. Bat signal up and running. We here, baby. And dude, this was so like the reference to Jack Nicholson's Joker reveal, like, dog. The references. It's so good. This game is so good. And like just the mixture and like, cause it's everything, right? Like they're not.
Batcave has come a long way, Alfred, but we still have work to do.
It's not necessarily like an over like emphasis on one, you know, iteration or franchise, really any of that, bro. Like it's so much love for all of it. But dude, you seeing this Batcave though, man? I had to do the 360, man. Came in here like, whoa, when we get this? Because if you remember in the last part, you know what I'm saying, we weren't cooking like this, man. He got the garage, bro. All these vehicles in here. Got the we'll see that in a bit. That we get to construct a few more things around here. Have to go ahead and cop the 1989 Batmobile. You feel me?
What could it have cost?
It was too good of a price. Couldn't skip
I'll
that.
have to notate that on the expense accounts.
And that's a swaggy Batmobile, I can't lie. Definitely one of the top iterations. And yeah, we checking out some more of these. Again, other iterations I'm familiar with. The 66 one, I did have to look at for a little bit because I was like, do I remember that? And I do. I don't know. I guess to see it in Lego form, it just, you know, it's fresh. But yeah, man, like this whole segment, I mean, and maybe I spent more time here than I really needed to. I mean, look, it's new stuff. Peeped the mini kit, and I was like, hold on, bro, because like we've been gathering like collectibles and such, but like they haven't been mini kits, you know, like in the previous games, like Lego Batman 1, right, the original, like they were just physical mini kits, right? Like you would just locate them and pick them up. But in here, I've not seen that iconic. I don't even know what it is.
Shall we find a battery for it?
Almost looks kind of like a little generator type of deal. But yeah, a welcome sight. I'm not gonna lie to you. And this part right here, bro.
I present to you the challenge board. When you hit certain criteria out in the field, more of the mural can be revealed.
When I tell you I geeked out
other than avenging your parents, obviously.
On stream, bro, like you'll see in a second here, but like, man, once it clicked to me, I was like, bro, this game is so good. And the pause might have already happened. No, here, yeah. So this is where I started freaking out, because I realized at this point, I was like, oh my god, dude, they're building or having us build in the game the Batman animated series Lego mural. And I geeked out because I have this mural in real life, bro. It's up in my room where I record at. I was like, dude, this game is so good. Like I get to have the physical, right? But then I also get to build it in the game. And I was saying during the stream, I was like, yo, that's pretty fire as well, because I'm not gonna lie to you, right? That's pretty expensive So it's like kind of a cool way where if, say, you don't got the funds for the set, but you cop the game, right? You still technically get it. And just cool that they reward you for like doing certain things, because you already get like Steam achievements, and obviously if you're on like other consoles and whatnot, like I'm sure they got achievements there too. But it's a cool way to throw some stuff in.
Even a spacesuit.
Of course, sir. One must always take adequate care of their evening attire.
It's a cool way to throw you know, some extra stuff in to the actual game itself, and be rewarded for it. At this point, you know, I was looking around trying to see if I could identify, like, I know we got other characters that we're going to be able to play as, team up with, etc., etc. But I was trying to guess like what the colors are synced up with, and so obviously, you know, at the base here we got the boy Batman, of course, and a dumb amount of suits. And I say that like respectfully, not dumb as in like it shouldn't be that many, but just as in like, whoa, that's a lot. I mean, we got a red color there, we got blue, we got pink, we got green or like a teal, and then purple. So obviously up there, that's our boy Commissioner Gordon. Blue gotta be Nightwing, right? And like red, I would assume is Robin, because that just feels fitting. I'm theorizing that purple might be Catwoman, and then this pink that we got over there is maybe Batgirl, because I think she is the other player or character that we can play as. But obviously all of those things we will find out later. Checking out the suits, realized that was the original one that we started with. And then naturally that's the one we got on right now. But the one to the right of it, this rightmost one, that's the Batman Begins suit, bro. And it's pretty swanky. Shout out Christian Bale. I've enjoyed a lot of the different, like I'm pretty hyped for oh, there's another mini-kit. I didn't even see that when I was playing. I'm gonna have to go back and get that next time we play this. So yeah, here we're just like I didn't realize what we were doing, so I was just like, what is this? But apparently you get to build up the Batcave however you want it to be, which I think is awesome. And I'm just browsing through what we got here. So I don't know ultimately like what I'm gonna do with it, but just the fact that you can like really decorate, like they didn't need to have this in here, but I'm glad they did, because that's just like another fun way to kind of like make everything you're doing your own. And also because it's a Lego game, right? Like why wouldn't you want to be able to like essentially build up your set and like, you know, make little tweaks to it that maybe aren't in the instruction booklet, but you know, you got the pieces, so why not? I was saying other things, I got sidetracked. I'm like you know, geeking out over the stuff that's happening just because that's how good this game is. Even as I'm rewatching what I already did, I'm like, man, gotta love it. I don't know what Alfred is doing, bro.
It's coming together rather nicely.
I agree.
The bat phone is ringing, Master Bruce. I doubt it's a telemarketer.
Which would be crazy, because I wish a scam likely would have gotten my number as Batman. That'd be crazy.
Hey, Batman, it's Bat-Mite. Come on, let's go shopping.
Huh? Is that... Wait, what is that?
Me personally, I was quite happy to see that they found a way to work Bat-Mite into this as well. I think I first became familiar with that character through Batman Brave and the Bold. Just straight up.
I know we have something to
I know
take
that
out this
wasn't
wall. Just
you know,
have to
his
find
first appearance naturally,
believe something
but
was delivered that could aid us here.
that's where I first
So I
found out that he
created an
existed.
inventory.
You know what I'm saying? Oh, we get the explosive gel, bro. And once again, them parallels to the Arkham franchise. Like, come on now. Did eventually realize that it's not necessarily like another tool, so I won't be able to use it in combat. There's like specific areas where you get to use it. But our boy just strikes a pose,
Whoa!
just a flex.
I mean, successfully
You know what I'm saying? Cool
cleared.
guys don't look at explosions, even though they're like not even a safe distance away from them. But the cape is pretty reinforced, so he's fine.
Batman! The Batman! Well, not the Batman, totally different medium, but... Sorry, hang on. Bat-Mite, super fan! I really wanted to be in the game, so I had to find some way to slide in. Even to put myself in the shopkeeper pantheon with this one.
Get your bat stuff here. I got suits. I got props. All that bat stuff you could want.
And so, you know, just another way to get a bunch more stuff. Which is interesting because, like, so we'll unlock things. We also can buy them because, like, at the garage. Well, and granted, I guess because it's like he's only gonna sell certain things, like the suits, like the props. That's it. But I guess as we unlock them, the vehicles will be available at the garage area.
You let me know if you have any comments, questions, feedback.
Oh, boy, first sale completed. I'm gonna frame this.
And then as you can see there, they just restocked
Fear-inducing and practical.
pretty immediately.
Perfect combination.
So you really could just go on a spree, shopping it up. I thought this was fly. The gray ghost suit. I almost walked away, but I was like, 50K, bro. I could afford that. The pirate suit, I was okay with missing out on.
I got some shops opening up in Gotham, by the way, so I'll definitely be seeing you around.
Like, we'll get it eventually, but I was like, that is not essential right now. It's a little
Sir?
goofy.
Did that blast affect your hearing? The bat phone is ringing.
And Alfred over here talking smack like, dog, I hear it too. I had to go talk to the homie Bat-Mite for a little bit. But then I
Shall I answer that?
couldn't stop jumping over the phone.
The pie is truly mightier than the sword.
Everything okay, sir? Well, you look like you've seen a ghost. Oh, my.
Just someone pale-faced like one. And I'll read this here again too. Batman and Alfred were putting the finishing touches on the Batcave when disaster struck at City Hall. Mysterious moms attacked Harvey Dent and began a crime spree across Gotham. It's time for Batman to take his new ride for a spin. Which actually, thinking about that now, like, are they acknowledging the fact that I bought another Batmobile, or would it have said that anyway?
Monster. What's in the cup?
Water. It stings. With some lemon juice, salt, and just a touch of chili.
And like, why would you not open with that? Low key, again, watching his back, he kind of looked satisfied with Harvey, like, you know, being in pain from that. But also, golly, bro, they messed that man up. Look at the width. Come on now.
Yeah. Dent, are you okay?
Watch out!
We can't let them get away.
Dispatch says they're hitting spots all over town.
Like, he's not a villain yet. He didn't deserve any of that.
Someone needs to take that man down.
I just want to say that. And I would say justice for Harvey, but we know what that man finna get into eventually. For whatever reason, the game would not let me just fire the missiles when I wanted to. I had to let it prompt me.
Back of the vents exposed.
And I mean, cause it's tutorial time. Like like at the time when I was playing this, I was not actually even controlling the vehicle. It was only the buttons and bumpers that it prompted me to press. But now we in full control.
Men, all units. More mines have been spotted escaping. Pursue with caution. Over.
So now it's just time to do some damage. Driving a little fast, cut him off. Feel like that should have, should have counted for something.
Now to deal with the other one.
Attention all officers. So, we're just leaving this to Batman and Gordon, are we? So, over.
And I said it at the time. Honestly, probably their best bet. I mean, what are they really gonna do in a situation like this? Now, I don't, because again, going back to the original Lego Batman game, the GCPD was pulling up with some stuff, bro, because they had that whole like Navy ship thing, the helicopters out the wazoo. Like they had a lot of equipment, to be fair.
Attention all units. Reports of more mines. This time near the decaying auto dealership. Please investigate. Over.
And then, like I said before, you put some symbols in front of me, I gotta go investigate. Unfortunately, no way in. At least not one that I could find. And I'm still actually not even sure if it was because I'm, like, technically in story right now, or if there's just a whole different thing I gotta do.
Better take a look.
Something I'll find out later.
Let's roll.
And I saw the question mark, but after the last one, I was like, you got that one, Riddler. Then he still tapped into the phone line to talk some smack, bro.
See if any mines are hiding around there.
Get out of here, man. Get off my phone.
We don't have a problem here, do we? Well,
those mines are
On a
probably
dime,
hiding
bro.
around here
Like, them
somewhere.
brakes are crazy.
Building. That seems like a good idea. A few of these vehicles seem kind of familiar.
they look like they could use a good clean. Maybe there's something nearby that can help with that.
I really love, like, Gordon's, like, ricochet blaster. Cause it just clears out the area so quickly. You know what I'm saying? I fire one shot and then boom, destruction. All I gotta do is go pick up all the studs that done fell out. It's amazing.
Now, there's a van that looks familiar.
And as you can see, we actually got it in one, but I was like,
Chasing.
the completionist in me, you know? I had to go ahead and rinse them all off. Even though I probably didn't need to.
Better go take a look at that van. There might be mines hiding inside.
Mind your own business.
I knew it.
It's pretty good.
Filthy vans full of filthy criminals.
Again, I ignored that. Well, not ignore it, but I didn't really pay attention to it before.
Calling all units. Even more mines
And I want y'all to peep this. So I don't know what that thing is over to the right, right? That little golden thing that's shining. But they would not let me out the car, bro. I couldn't go investigate what it is, and I'm so upset because I'll likely never find it. Not without really hunting it down for real. That was the main reason why I was like, cause I'm like, dude, if I don't get it now, I probably won't. Probably won't.
So much for a clean getaway.
Calling all units. Mine sighted near Shreck's department store. No criminal activity reported, but might be worth checking out. Over.
Now, naturally, I know it's not spelled the same, but like Shrek, famed DreamWorks. No, but also like real talk, I'm not familiar. I have to admire the little rubber ducky up there. I'm not familiar with the and granted, maybe it's not even like that big of a deal, but I don't know, like it's named, so I feel like Shrek's department store, like who is Shrek in this universe? I don't know.
I hope chasing those vans wasn't some kind of diversion from what's happening in Shrek's.
They did such a good job, man, with the city. Like it's so
There's Shrek's store. Oh, and look, another mime right out front.
so
Let's find out
lively,
what's going on.
so active. And I want to say, cause like we didn't end up.
Who do you work for?
Hold on, wait.
We haven't got time for this mime nonsense.
Hey, hang on. I'm good at these. Now that's more like it. Okay, something about a car. No, truck. Speeding towards us. Out of control? Oh.
I should have stayed on Broadway. Oh, the tragedy.
Yeeted that man. And like everyone's made out of Lego, but he, you know, I don't know that he's surviving that one. I mean, like Catwoman flipping into the scene, Aura farming, just
Meow.
like look at the swagger, bro. Flex the gymnastics. Had to hit the cool guys. Don't look at explosions.
You get after her, and I... You're already gone. Shut up.
But, you know, we officially come to the end of our, well, at least for now, the end of our partnership.
Aren't you mimes meant to be silent?
I'm not with them. And I'm guessing neither are you.
Who are you? Who's the man behind the mask?
I'm Batman. I think we can help each other.
Sorry, Batboy. I work alone.
It's his line. She flexed it on him, bro. Got that man frazzled. He don't even know.
On second thought, maybe I could do with the extra muscle.
Shrek's department store. I am Catwoman. Hear me roar. So yeah, whole new list of tools at our disposal. And naturally, gonna take me
Door's still closed. Maybe I can use my whip on the stool.
some time to learn everything, but we get there. Also, just to clarify, when I say that our partnership with Gordon is temporarily over, it's really not. But like,
you in?
But like it
I
is.
wonder what he's got hidden behind here.
Me being too impatient.
Keep an eye out. I'm sure we can get one of these doors open.
I had to go ham on the scenery just to see if there was any other secrets. I mean, you point me to one, and now I gotta, you know, I'm on the lookout. But everything else was just scenery. I don't even know whose office this is, as a matter of fact. How did we get in there?
I spy with my little eye something interesting.
And truth be told, I didn't see whatever she allegedly saw during stream. Didn't see it just now. But we get over there.
This looks promising. You won't mind if anything falls in my pockets, will you?
She thinks she's so slick, dog.
People call me the world's greatest detective, you know? Something is telling me the picture frames are clues.
I don't know which one they were talking about at first, but it's a whole bunch of picture frames. But I'm like, none of these really look like the sign there, and then just so happened to accidentally.
There's something about the statues in this photo. I can feel it.
And of course, it was like, okay, I get you. Like it's very obvious. Let me just go on ahead and rotate that one around a little bit. Gotta say, better than dealing with the statues from We Were Here Together, because
I have one of these.
If y'all saw that last VOD,
To my
man.
lair. It's themed with bats, like me.
And I maintain same sentiment that I had during the stream. Dog, why did you just admit that out in the open? Like, that's what I'm saying. That man is frazzled, bro.
Ugh, fish smell. Gross.
And honestly, I mean, I get it. It's Catwoman.
Ugh, let's show these mimes some real performance art.
And the fact that she talk about, oh, it smells like fish here, proceeds to knock dude out with a fish. You got it on you. Self-created issue. Gotta get to the loot, y'all. I mean, cause now there's even more incentive. Like, there was already reason to do it, but then they showed me all the stuff I could buy either at the Bat-Mite store or up in the Batcave.
We get out of here, or you go get your answer.
Gotta get to the money now.
We should check what that key opens.
I missed that key. Like, I do come back to it, but, like, I didn't realize I had already had it available to me, like, right here. Completely missed that, wow. And that's the crazy thing of watching with hindsight, bro. Or not even with hindsight, but just, like when you're not actively in the mix. Kind of wild how much stuff you catch. And there she is, just not on her cue, not ready to jump into the mix. I don't know what the problem is, bro, but what are you gonna do? But you know me, I don't mind the fight, bro, cause I'm trying to get my combos up. So they still coming out the woodwork. Bring it on, bro. I am not worried about a single one of these guys. You see me whipping around the room, but he caught me. Wow. Had to hit him with the super.
Stairs up here, or
bro smacked me with a baseball bat. And there's the key. We got there eventually. Did not remember which direction I had to go in. And that's because I'd found it so late after when I was supposed to. So what happens when you're not paying attention? Well, I guess perhaps not enough.
His policies aren't even available for public review. I'll get some use out of this.
You didn't realize in here, you know, especially because we got the multi-batarang upgrade last time around. At least for this particular duo, definitely gonna be better just to fling a bunch of these out. If I'm trying to clear the room. Another thing, and I forgot to address this up front as well, and I'm hoping, right, that this is a positive difference, but I did go back and check my interface. Turns out that at some point prior to the most recent Dodgeball Academia stream, I turned my game down, and it had to be like maybe when I was cleaning my desk, I just like accidentally dialed it back. I don't know, but that was why it was so quiet.
Please?
And hopefully that will not be the case anymore.
Oh, look. How
I thought this would have been such a fire shot, but she just had to go and turn to the left.
Are they gonna be
And
okay?
I'm not allowed to swap characters
Should be fine.
to repose her, so I was just like, ah, man, like we could have had such a swaggy little visual there as we were coming down, but no.
It's Batman.
I don't even know why she turned around, bro. Got too close, I guess.
Did the calculus? I thought cats always landed on their feet.
Oh, shush.
And personally,
Then
I
this way. Let's keep moving.
thought that was a great response, because she been cooking the man. You gotta get your jazz back in, dog. Fight back. But the other thing, right, was that that seemed off to me at the time. Was like, she knows the facility a little too well. She's talking about, oh, there's entrance over here or exit over here. It's like, why do you know that? Now, obviously, you know, work with penguins, so I'm saying this, but like, I guess we kind of know. But at the same time, it's also like, hold on.
My muscles.
They're not mentioning
won't
everything.
do that.
I think it's time I called in a friend.
Did you just summon a cat?
How observant of you. I scratch their back, they scratch mine.
And man, what a surprise! Because I know I said I wasn't gonna pretend to you know, say the things I said during stream in real time right now, but certain things, they are coming back. And one of the things you know, is just the fact that in Sherlock Holmes,
these little guys know all kinds of tricks.
we got to control our homie Toby. All right, shout out Toby the dog. But then in this game we get little kittens, bro. I enjoy a game that lets you control a little furry friend. I think it's great. And that's just a gameplay mechanic, especially in this case. Because we're gonna need those little guys to get through the level, to find the secrets, you know what I'm saying? They really doing their thing.
Looks like an ambush.
Definitely an ambush.
And you know what? That's all right. We do our best here to be stealthy. You know what I'm saying? Most of those takedowns that we end up doing do not actually, well, I mean, they connect, but we kind of elbow drop the environment more than we hit anybody else, as you'll see. This dude right here refused to move. Like, golly, man. How am I supposed to take out the rest of your allies here? And just like the whole crew. Whole crew heard and saw that. But that freed up the opportunity to go and get this guy. And I thought we were fine, but
And I thought hanging out
that
with you
dude's
would
meter
get
was
boring.
apparently still a little too high.
I hear more coming.
But as I've mentioned before, I'm not scared of a fight. In fact, I welcome it because the combat is so good. And I really do feel like, I don't know, Catwoman might be faster. Crazy finishing move right there. Like, Batman darts around too, but I don't know. It's just, it's like, I don't know. She got some speed to her. I don't know, man. Could just be a perception thing. Like maybe you just feel like it, but I digress. Gotta build up the little stud multiplier before we go ahead and get to these higher value coinages. I'm keeping in mind the tips, you know, that they provided in like them loading menus. And then, as per usual, I recognize that this is a, you know, cat vent, but could not remember how we summoned them. And they showed us pretty prominently. I really shouldn't have forgot, but I didn't. So I was like, we might not be doing this because I can't remember how to call in our little friend. And like have them stay there, because obviously we were dropping cats. She got tactical cats, bro. All right. Who else you know got cat airstrikes?
Why can't I focus?
And honestly, that felt appropriate for just me at the time during stream, just like. But more so, why can't I remember rather than it being a lack of focus?
Not quite.
This is how I realized we can switch between other allies, at least outside of missions. And then because that was the realization, because wasn't on my whip and I was trying to aim. And then that's when I was like, oh, it's LT, bro. How did I forget? They literally showed me that. And it's because my memory bad. Well, we got there eventually. And, worth it for the Wayne Tech cachet. And you know, whenever our next stop back in at the Batcave is, like, The upgrades are finna go crazy, bro. That is a bit of a spoiler. I did not stop back at the Batcave before this stream ended. But that's alright. Perhaps at the start of the next one, maybe that's what I'll do. Gonna get some upgrades and then hop into the mix. For some reason, I was stuck in like prowl mode. Could not figure out how to get out of there. Or if it's even something that I activated to begin with. Kind of just seemed like it randomly happened. But also, maybe that was a proximity thing because we were like coming up to the
Looks
gate.
like your cat hit a roadblock.
Oh no, Miss Kitty knows how to handle herself.
Ah, she's so cool.
Look at this hater. Showing off the cat. And that's exactly why he gets... Well, you know. He gets done up. Kinda Sonya Blade style, low-key. Just have to make sure I did my little inventory check. Make sure I wasn't missing nothing.
Around. Must be near that sign. Just need a way up.
Let me guess. You think we should check the whole room top to bottom?
And to get out a little refreshment, you know. Stay fueled up for the rest of the mission.
That vent looks like our best way through. Let's move.
Once again, gotta build up the multiplier. Like obviously the gold studs will still matter, but we gotta make it even more worth our while.
Maybe I have time for this game.
I originally thought that this was like a DDR situation, and I got super excited about it. Even though, I guess to be fair, in the last part we did already have like our little dance moment at the club with Gordon. So I suppose they wouldn't have ran that back so soon. Gotta let the dog pass over. All special objectives cleared. And then a red brick. Like, come on, man. Feline modifier. It's just, again, I love all the little tidbits that they throw in. It's fun ways to hide collectibles and such. Cause like you obviously could have ignored that. You know, I saw the cable, but like say that you weren't paying attention, you just were like, oh whatever, keep moving. Like it's no harm, no foul for real.
We need to work together here. Can you do that?
Guess we'll find out.
Still baffles me how they'll just be fully out in the open. And granted, I'm glad, I suppose, because how unfortunate would that be if them not staying in the shadows actually affected my ability to remain hidden. And in hindsight, I really should have just let that one off, but I thought maybe I could do something more beneficial And instead, I basically blew my cover. Which, you know, that tracks for me. Bro was on my bumper, man. He knew. And despite not being covert, you know, discreet whatsoever, Catwoman was still able to sneak up behind him.
Where do you find
Must be
mice,
nice.
let alone ones that can fight?
And she,
I just love a big, strong man who's
like,
not afraid to show
brother,
it.
who invited this guy? She talk about where do you even find all these mimes? Where do you find one that's the size of Bane? And matter of fact, because we've not seen Bane yet. I have no clue what that dude's gonna look like. I assume he'll have one of these type of models, but that don't necessarily have to be the case. I'm actually curious about that. Like, is he just gonna be humongous, or like, will he maybe be more like regular, perhaps even looking like Dark Knight Rises Bane, you know, rather than the comically large Bane. And then right there, realized I could move cancel the down smash that he got. But then I realized, oh no, he got a secondary you know, close combat maneuver.
Just keep coming. You have to get out of here fast.
I thought that was crazy the first time I saw it. Like,
Doors and retreat.
why? So I know at first I was like, oh, why do you have a trash can? We just put a trash can from. But then like, dude, bust out a drill. That's bonkers. Now, granted, to one of these giant guys, maybe that's not the worst approach. Just still kind of crazy. Like that's when we go back into the conversation of like, there's no way Batman is not killing anybody, because look at what he's doing, bro. I don't care if this is a Lego game. And that dude thought he was important, hitting me with that baseball bat. Let me deal with big dude over here, man. Over here blindsiding me. The disrespect. Slide cancel. Weave. Failed to weave that time. We got right back in there. Barely even phased by it. This interact, but you know, I gotta at least see what it do. It's another one, like, it just they added a lot more interactions than I would have anticipated, but I respect and appreciate it. That's just nice attention to detail. Fumbled that a little bit, so it's okay. Speed run it the second time, and it's all worth it for the Wayne Tech cachet.
Who left this here?
And I did freak out briefly because I was like, "What do you mean that's the fifth one, bro? Where did we even see another one?" Pretty sure I was supposed to be in that, but I definitely messed something up. And that's basically just me, you know, being like, bro, you gotta let me back through. I gotta get back to those, to that one, Wayne Tech cache that I missed. Like, the worst thing is realizing, like, I think it's one thing if I got to the end of the level, only to be like, ah, dang, I missed that one thing. But, like, knowing it, you know, fairly immediately, it's like, no, man. This was fun though. This honestly gave like energy of that original game. It was just like having the little miniature view, because I think this is the first time we've encountered one of these miniature models. I wonder if they make these. I don't keep up with the Lego sets for real. So I would not know. I would not know. You'd probably be overpriced, even if they do, unfortunately.
All we need to get through that door is in here.
And that's all 5, baby. So now we can proceed. You know, just gotta make sure that if I can go back and get the thing, that I go ahead and do the thing, because last thing I want or need.
Me out for long. I'll be back.
Is to miss out on something that's very gettable. I think that's the main difference. I guess.
Keep looking, so we snatch the. All right, Miss Kitty. We're looking for an office key. Do your best.
Is she really gonna be able to find it on her own?
She's very capable. Even gets her own dinner. Oh, sounds like my pretty kitty's got something nifty.
I didn't realize at the time that the cat was like in that lighting in particular, very green looking.
Oh, for me?
And we're in.
Your whip should provide enough momentum to wind the spring, and you get the gist.
Got it.
Got a wreck shop, as per usual.
We won't find a front door key laying around. But this amplifier at the right levels and pitch. The right chord with this could destroy just about anything. That's 2 frequencies though.
And it's like, dog. As if this game couldn't get any cooler, alright? We got Batman and Catwoman just shredding on the guitar. A little bit of a rhythm. It's not really a rhythm game. I don't know if that counts. When it's just you having to time it. It's more akin to like them Rayman Raving Rabbids mini games. Those used to be my jam, bro. Low key. Might gotta. Yeah, I missed that one. It's okay. Right back on it. Might gotta do something with one of those games at some point. I would need to get a capture card though. I don't currently have one. Again, she came in horror farming, but then just gets a string, bro. Going stupid on the guitar. You know, I don't think I caught
really necessary?
her smashing the guitar first time around.
Liven up, Batty.
It very much is funny to to see what all I missed the first time
Need to
around.
drop in on an old friend.
There's another mission in the books, y'all. Retro video game suit, the Batman Catwoman suit. I think it's an accurate recreation. I just don't really care for it, for real, in here. One short on the little pig thing. Or no, it was a cat head. Batman and his reluctant new ally, Catwoman, were chased into Shrek's department store, but what do these criminal minds want with this cat burglar? And who is their leader? Catwoman thinks she knows.
This old friend. You believe they're behind the mime attacks?
You'll have to wait and see.
But at the same, you know, she says that with a level of certainty almost. What do you know, miss?
But look at you, becoming even more of a hero every day. I can help you out a little bit with that. You'll find races all around Gotham. Try to keep your times down. Good luck.
Shout out Lucius Fox, bro. Again, I love the fact that it's the
If you want to travel around faster, you can
Dark
order
Knight
that
like
nearby White
iteration. Got the Bat-Mite store. Did I stop in? I think I did, just to see what else they had.
Wildcats win the championship this year.
Never mind, I lied.
Come in, anyone on patrol. Assistance needed in Old Gotham North. Suspects being really mean to someone in progress. Over.
Gotta appreciate a little dance break. That's how you keep the morale up, truly.
That doesn't sound
So annoying.
Get ready.
I've seen tougher
Dudes never
henchmen
stood a
than these.
chance.
Such a pity. And we were just getting acquainted, too.
They know that I know too much.
I'll get some use out of this.
At this point, I'm really just trying to figure out how to get back over to the Subwayne entrance. And as you can tell, I didn't know where I was going. But luckily, that is one of the things they indicate on the map.
Incoming crime alert. Anyone available head to Old Gotham North. Suspects being really mean to someone in progress. Over.
I don't believe we also went and did that one. Maybe we did.
Got the latest and greatest in for you.
Hey, if you needed any evidence that I don't know what's happening, just as much as y'all don't, as you're watching this for the first time, there you go. Oh yeah, that's because they have rocket launchers for whatever reason. Like what in the world? But if I remember correctly, these are more of Red Hood's associates. Who apparently have just eagle vision, bro. And for what? Now I gotta duck around corners and such. Make sure you can't blast me with a dang rocket. It's also interesting because this was supposed to be an ambush. Who did I even save from over here?
Good.
I only saw the villains. I don't even think.
We certainly whipped them into shape.
Maybe for once the civilian actually ran away. I commend that.
Guess who has new items? Me.
And unfortunately, we ruined their little dance party. It occurred to me after the fact. I was like, I don't think that's gonna be good. And not only was it not good, we very much easily could have dropped any, if not all of them, because like pouring water on an electrical device, and like look at all the like, that's death. And like I said, using the expanded character selection. So like it definitely works when you're just like out and about, but yeah, as far as in a mission, I don't know. I really should have used this because I think it would have gotten me over to my my point of interest quicker. But I was too committed to hop in the whip. So committed that I ignored this crime in progress. It's okay though, because I'm stopping a different crime. That car spawned out of nowhere and seemingly got dropped over a cliff. So rip to them, I guess. If that is the
Not a
case.
hair out of place. Somehow.
And now, we at the Gotham City Zoo, y'all. I think that's what this is. Pretty sure.
Someone's in trouble. Let's check it out.
Fine.
I just caught that. Assuming that was Catwoman. She didn't even want to help. That's crazy.
Hey,
I mean, to be fair, it's, you know,
can you
it's in
get this
character.
thing off me? Thank you. Thanks for the rescue. The animals have gotten out, but my friend can help. Problem is, he's stuck in that pipe.
See, and this part right here didn't make sense to me because, you know, it's unintelligible mumbling, but like, look at him. His head is out of the pipe. Why am I not able to understand him? And then they show me the tutorial, but mind you, I'd already figured it out. So really, they were holding me up.
I
Like,
should keep looking in this area until I find what I need.
we could have, like, he could have been out already. You hear me clicking the button. But it's also interesting because essentially what this, you know, confirmed is that Batman will always be present. All right, he is the one constant.
Now to figure out how to get the animals back.
It is always going to be the second character that switches out.
Here's the plan.
Which, I mean, it makes sense,
You
right? I
put
mean, it's
this
Legacy of
tracker
the
on
Dark Knight.
animals that escaped. Then we'll
Imagine
know
playing through it
where
and you don't
they
have the
are,
Dark Knight.
And we can pick them up. Easy peasy, right?
Oh, by the way, there's a loose polar bear nearby. Think you can put a tracker on it? Thanks.
Polar bear. So much for easy peasy.
And that's what I'm saying. Like, first animal we gotta go find and corral is a dang polar bear. Come on now.
Handling the tracker. I'd get eaten by that bear for sure.
And notice how they're not worried about me getting eaten by the bear. But, and I said this during stream, man's fought killer crocs before. So, I mean, you know, a polar bear probably wouldn't be the biggest of his concerns. TBH.
Just the kind of tech I need. Look
And
out.
now we step into the
Oh, believe me, there's the bear.
It's not really like a.
Let's get that tracker on it.
It's not really quite a cage or like a ring.
That's
It's,
one.
it's an arena of sorts.
Maybe we should approach it from behind. Now's our chance.
And ultimately, wasn't that hard.
Tracker's up and running. That could have gone a lot worse.
And then it's weird to me, because like now it's just docile. It's a tracker, not a tranquilizer, so like why, you know what I'm saying? It's weird. But I don't really ask too many questions.
If you find any animals in the city, can you put a tracker on them? We'll pick them up and rehome them. I don't understand how they all got out. Everything was fine. Then the power was suddenly redirected to Arctic World. I'll get the maintenance hatch open, in case you want to check things out.
Arctic World was condemned months ago. Something fishy is going on.
Indeed. But now we back to the main objective. Oh yeah, and I was admiring the posters here because everything is, you know, in theme and whatnot. But I saw the Harvey Dent one, and my mind did not autocomplete with the letter D to make Dent. And again, during stream, I blamed because I had just finished watching the last episode of Euphoria. I blamed it on them. I definitely read it as Fent first. Why? Don't know. Couldn't tell you. I could have omitted that, but I'm gonna be honest with y'all.
My claws can cut through this easily.
I won't cover that up. I'm not endorsing anything, just to be clear. Definitely not that. Just ooh. COD. But you know, it's like because he's a penguin,
here?
and they be
I
eating
don't see any
fish.
sign of those mimes.
This was Penguin's hangout before he started running for mayor.
Oswald Cobblepot. But he was just attacked at City Hall.
That slimeball probably staged the whole thing. I just know he's got my loot.
Loot?
Sorry. My hard-earned loot.
Cobblepot's not short on cash, though.
Call it feline intuition. That slippery sleazebag is definitely in charge of those mimes.
I hadn't seen originally where the camera was
They better not
positioned.
have scrimped on the anchovies.
Looks like we'll have to bypass the security
Arctic
gate to
World.
get
His name is not Oswald.
Leave it to
It's
me.
Penguin.
These claws aren't just for show.
This place looks like it hasn't been used in years.
Oh, it's being used all right. As Penguin's musty old lair.
And plus, also, I mean, bats. Wouldn't that, you know, kind of? What am I trying to say? Like, it would. I can't think of the expression, but the point is, I feel like that would be intentional, right?
Depends on where you
To
think
to
putting
make
the
it
override
appear as
switch up there
though
would stop
it's
me.
not active in reality.
Locked up tight. Good thing I like a
You know,
challenge.
he's still there, pulling strings from behind the scenes.
Oh, what's the matter, Bat Boy? Didn't have the time to get your nails done.
I'll stick with my back claw. Thanks.
And I gotta say, thus far,
Breaking in is
Catwoman's been a fantastic, you know what I'm saying?
I didn't hear that. Let's go.
Like, addition to the team / alternative to the homie Gordon. But no disrespect to him.
Security's a bit tight in here.
That's still my guy. And this bum right here didn't even know what hit him. Those things, man. So we end up seeing a whole lot more of them throughout this mission, and let me tell you, every single time my mind immediately just went to Five Nights at Freddy's. Are they the first ones to ever have animatronics? Absolutely not. They got like Chuck E. Cheese and I think Bucky's also has. You know what I'm saying? But it's creepy in a similar way to the FNAF animatronics, and so therefore it's in the same box as them. I thought that one was fire because like Catwoman did her special move on him, but then I was also doing my special move on him, so it was like a little double whammy.
Cobblepot isn't taking any chances.
Kind of swaggy.
We'll have to find a way around his defenses.
Eggins. Gotta stay up on my coinage, y'all. I know I said either in the last part or maybe it was the first one that I wouldn't, you know, lean on that too much. But you know, it's like now I've got more incentive because we got the Bat-Mite store. So naturally, we gotta keep our money up.
Keep an eye on things while I prowl around, okay?
I'm Batman. Vigilance is my middle name.
Yeah, and when he said this, I'm just like, cause, right? If we're to follow the logic, right? So your name is Batman. Your middle name is Vigilance. What's the last name?
A poor, oblivious henchman.
What do y'all think it would be?
There must be a way to turn off this pesky ice machine. There. This should warm things
Probably
up.
Justice, but I don't know. That kind of, I don't know if I like the ring of that, like Batman, Vigilance, Justice. That just feels like a, you know. It don't got a ring to it, but also, technically what he said don't make sense either.
Don't worry, I've got this.
My hero.
I do also, again, because I'm able to observe it more so this time around. I like the difference in the dynamic because, like, with Gordon, you know what I'm saying, like, Batman's, like, the dark and mysterious type, you know what I'm saying, like, silent, you know what I'm saying, aura farming. But now that we're here with Catwoman, it's a little more, you know what I'm saying, it's back similar to how he reacted or, like, was acting when we were rolling with Talia in the first, like, the prelude. Trying to do it over again because, you know, I don't know if the camera would have really even done anything to me, but just to be on the safe side, I didn't want to find out.
Predictable. Cobblepot's henchmen have this place locked down. We'll need to get that door open to move forward.
You know, that ain't no thing. It's fine. I think this at this point in the stream, a bot had entered, and so this was me going ahead and removing their presence. You know, and you really think, because I've added in a handful of different keywords and such that they usually have in their messages, and like they keep coming up with new ones every time you think you done solved the problem. They add a little variation to it, and I actually don't even remember what it was. I gotta keep a lookout if it pops back up so I can
Those guys give me the creeps. The way they move.
add that to the block list as well. We'll get there. Maybe. Bots are kind of inevitable though. At least in this day and age, unfortunately. I forget if I already said it, but like the multi-batarang upgrade was definitely worth it. I'm curious if I could do even more. Just really get the spam on them. And I just very much failed to jump. How? Don't know. Couldn't tell you. Just didn't press the jump button.
I'll get some use out of this.
That's 1 of 5. And I think we can agree that that penguin statue definitely landed on bats, but I'm not gonna complain about not taking damage. I thought that maneuver was pretty slick. Activating
a dead end.
a little lever and then hopping back on.
Oswald, we're just here to talk.
My name's not Oswald, it's Penguin. I am not.
Just like the mission said.
I'm an animal. A cold-blooded one.
Then come on out so I can clip your wings.
I knew you'd be working with those mimes. You missed your chance at City Hall.
We weren't.
And I ain't giving you another. My penguins, march!
Nicely handled. Watch out! These penguins are set to self-destruct.
And I actually
Oh, but look how cute they are.
still don't know, to be completely honest, if like they have to be mechanical penguins. I can't imagine that bro is out here blowing up real penguins, but you never know. You never know. I digress. It was during that cutscene that I really and like, look at it, look at this thing, bro. That's what I'm talking. This is why I was like, nah, man, these straight out of FNAF, bro.
What's this button do?
Will fit right in with Freddy in the game. But it was during that little cutscene segment, whatever you want to call it, that I was like, that's absolutely Danny DeVito's Penguin. And I really should have realized it sooner, because even like an appearance definitely you know, fancies him more than the more recent iteration from the Batman. Which also is that well, because I mean, I'm like excluding the TV show. I really just thinking about the movies. I think Penguin's only been in film in 2 iterations now, right? I don't think there have been any others. Interesting to see. And also, you know, as we're talking about the movies a little bit more, man, the Batman 2, really hoping we get, I forget if it already has been confirmed that it's gonna be next year or not, but I'm excited for it, man. I really liked, this first film. I think Robert Pattinson is great. I've honestly really
Penguin has way too much time on his greasy flippers.
like that's the same sort of freakiness you get out of like that's the last time I'm gonna say it, but you see it. Anyway, I feel like we had some really solid, you know what I'm saying, iterations of Batman, bro. I mean, obviously, I grew up with Christian Bale, but I also like Batfleck, you know. I was definitely like at the time, you know, more of like, ah man, I don't know, man, because you know I'm just like Christian Bale, that's my guy. But it was like once I actually saw him in action, I was like, nah, Ben Affleck is really finna do the thing, bro. So I came around to it, needless to say. And I think by the time that we were getting this latest iteration, I was just open-minded, ready to see what Robert Pattinson could do. But then also, and again, I'm sticking to the live action. Shout out to Michael Keaton as well. I mean, even George Clooney, you know, has acknowledged his own rendition. I feel like I'm forgetting one. I definitely feel like I'm forgetting one. Don't get at me, bro. I'm sorry. This puzzle took me way too long to figure out, and for no reason. Like I kept thinking for whatever reason that was a separate like pedestal that I had to like put one of these other ones. Cause also like the blue one, it's got like some electricity coming off of it. So I was like, oh, I gotta plug it in somewhere that'll power the thing. That's not what the case was. And eventually I do get there, accidentally. But you know, on the floor, it basically confirms to you, yeah, it's the red one. The red one is the one you need. And I'm over here rotating it the wrong direction. Like I know it's something with this. But me, I like to overcomplicate things. And that's how we stumbled upon the answer. Complete accident. But a happy accident. And if you're a Bob Ross fan like me, you know, we appreciate those.
Another job for me? Well, you know what they say. A thief's work is never done.
I gotta say, these first 2 missions as well, really have been like great in terms of like introducing Catwoman into the fold, because like obviously yes, we still need to use Batman, but like she gets a very good like spotlight into a lot of this stuff, which I think is great because you really get to see how useful her character is and like what different abilities and whatnot. I mean, obviously, yeah, we're gonna learn it, but I think as we get to utilize more characters, it'll be less drawn out. Like I think we'll kind of figure out like pretty immediately, because we got both of her abilities in the first mission with her, and then we did like 1 or 2. Well, I think we did at least 2 missions with Gordon before we got like his ricochet weapon. Fortunately, she got caught in the crossfire there. It's not my fault, though. She saw the explosion. So, yeah, I mean, whenever we get to the rest of the folks, you know, I imagine it'll be at a similar pace where we just... Or who knows, maybe even quicker. Because at that point, it's like, we'll really be deep into the game.
Toy, huh?
Now it's 3 out of 5. I was very happy about it because I really was like, oh no, I missed one. But luckily, not the case. Just have to explore a little bit more.
Duck boat! No! I mean, don't worry. I have an idea.
I still don't understand why he got so emotional about it. Because it's a duck. You're a bat, though. You know what I'm saying? And maybe I missed something previously. But, you know what I'm saying? I don't know what the significance was and why he
getting their fur wet.
Oh,
took it so personal.
Chivalry's dead.
And don't worry, I did eventually peep the duck on those rocks right there. So we didn't miss that objective. You know, just me running around trying to figure out what to do next until I realized, like, oh, we gotta get up there, but in order to get up there, we gotta let the water back in. You know what? That's pretty cool. I appreciate that there's
Water do not mix.
a back and forth that happens. This was nonsense though, because I kid you not, when I was first trying to get across, I was pressing the button to go ahead and jump across. It wasn't letting me, and the water wasn't out yet. But then also the fact that I couldn't glide back into the wall, kind of annoying. Point is that pseudo death shouldn't have happened. But as of yet, the deaths haven't really mattered for real. But also, I guess I'm not in the hardest difficulty, so maybe that... Yeah, I guess that would have more of an impact if I was on whatever the highest difficulty is. I can't remember what it said it was.
Ugh, how rude. I bet the bat has something in that cowl of his that'll take out these cameras.
Boom. Rubber duck knocked out.
Hey, Batman. I'm feeling a little lonely over here.
And now the gang's back together.
Nice of you to join me. Think you can do something about these cameras?
And again, I gotta say, man, these animatronics everywhere. And they never get better. It's worse. Because why are there so many? Luckily, they never really play a factor in terms of like a antagonistic role, but still. And then yeah, whole time come to find out, rubber ducks, traps. The dizziness, or you know, at least the stars above the head, never actually ended up really being a problem. I thought it would have been like not neat, not cool, not great, but if it would have been more like it inverts your controls, or like it just mattered more, I think that would have made sense. Because otherwise, it's just there. but otherwise you're
Take these
unaffected.
cameras down to the source.
Gameplay wise.
Huh, the handle's missing.
I'm actually gonna pay it because I don't remember if and when it went away. Probably after like we entered the next section, because that kind of serves as like a cutscene or reset. I also do like that the cats are different every time whenever she summons them, whether it's for this or the tactical cat strike. Always a little different. And we peeped that there's a little hole there. Or not yet. I noticed it more immediately now, but apparently it took me a little bit longer than I remembered. And now we've got our key. And I don't know where, because that was the thing. Learned that I can like kind of transition back to Catwoman that way, but then the cat just flew off screen, quite literally. Don't know where it went. Don't know what happened there. Very amusing though.
My, whatever will they come up with next?
And unfortunately, we did actually miss a cache. I don't remember if we actually ever went back and found it. Don't know how Batman died. Oh, but that's how the stars got reset. It was when that happened. Okay. Well, we got all the rubber ducks at least. Man, that still counts for something.
Here they come.
Or actually, no. If I think this is what gets us to that last cache. I think it was behind the hazard here. We'll find out in a second. Gotta strike that pose, bro. And there we go. All objectives accounted for. Which is great. And it's always fantastic when you can come out of a mission knowing that you cleared everything. And at this point, right, like now that we've gotten all the objectives, I could just move through the rest of this freely. Of course, you know, gotta watch out for stuff like that. Man, they got me pretty good, bro. That was a wicked hit. Sent me flying.
Meredith is certified to operate that saw. Let's shut it down.
And unfortunately, we yeah. We did indeed commit Penguin Moide. At least that's the assumption, because Meredith was definitely still in the vehicle when it exploded. I'm not happy about it, but not much we could do. This is also when I was reminded during the stream of one of the questions that
Little bird.
friend of the channel Kobe, what are my real life friends? Not just friend of the channel. But he had asked, you know, like who from Batman's rogue gallery would be the best to work for, and I think that was another such reason for why Penguin got to be up there, if not absolutely like the best option, because it's like he pays his staff. And actually, it might be after this fight where he says it, but he gives, you know, his staff raises, or at least like bonuses, but then also, you know what I'm saying, he feels for him, at least the Penguins anyway, if anything happens to him, and you gotta respect it, man. Like the Joker, he'll throw you into the crossfire at a moment's notice. I'm positive of that. Like he is not worried about your safety. You know what I'm saying? Harvey is too volatile. Smart man. Yeah, there we go. There's the line. And I'm actually just realizing that he didn't even say that he was going to take it away.
It has a nice ring to it.
He said that you're this close, so he's still gonna give it to you, but it's like a strike 2, and it's gone. This was fantastic to see the shark spray come into the mix.
I'd ask if you were joking, but I know better than that.
Bet 1, shark 0. Let's see what's in that cage.
Like, come on, man. The references are amazing.
Since I've seen a moat. Looks pretty deep, too.
You know what it takes to dig a moat like that? Back-breaking water, that's what. I got a linear to prove it.
Get in. You might want to hold on to your cat ears.
I like how he didn't even have to spray it again. He just kind of threatened, kind of like a cat with a spray bottle. It's like, ah, got it out.
The amphitheater. That must be where Oswald is hiding.
Good. Let's get on with the show.
Yes, indeed. Like I said, everything's covered. We could just let's keep it moving.
I ain't sending someone as cute as you out there. Daddy's no monster. Batman! I don't know how much she's paying you, but you made a big mistake coming here.
Oswald, we just have some questions.
Yeah! We know how that goes. You try and run me over with a Batmobile.
Yeah, I can't really deny that one.
Sorry!
And mind you, that does run directly counter to what I was just saying, because Mans was just like, oh, I could never send you out into danger. Immediately throws him into danger. And they blew up, so.
You two just don't give up.
Maybe forget what I said about him being a solid boss.
You chumps are gonna regret messing with me.
Mess with the cat, you get the claws.
And he just sidestepping like a champ, bro. He is not worried about these batarangs.
Who says penguins can't fly?
It's not safe for me up there.
And honestly, this boss fight was pretty unique. I mean, he had a multi-phase. Well, getting a little bit ahead of myself, and he did knock me into the water. GG's to him. Again, if I was on the hardest difficulty, that might have been Raps. I don't remember what it said in terms of like what happens if you die/lose. But I have to imagine that it would have been like a game over type situation. No, that was it. That was the line that made me realize, or like reminded me that this was Danny DeVito's. Wait, no. Because now that I think about it, that was a whole different. That was a whole different person. Who played the shorter crook.
Yeah, you better swim away.
Danny wasn't in the...
A list of bribes for his mayoral campaign.
Huh.
So his business
I
dealings
gotta
are
do
fishy.
some research
Hell
after
to
this.
please.
This is enough to put him away.
Oh, I knew he was behind those moronic mines.
No one ever tell ya! Curiosity exploded the cat!
But as the saying goes, curiosity, satisfaction brought the cat back. So, I mean, let's see if that really applies here. But yeah, I got ahead of myself earlier, but here we go with the multi-phase. This is what I was referring to. Mans is not done just yet. He was determined to get his revenge. Unfortunately for him, I feel like he's actually worse off in this particular phase. Like, he's got more armor, that's for sure. I'm not able to do quite as much damage to him. But Mans is, I mean, figuratively and literally a sitting duck. This attack though is crazy because it just appears out of nowhere. Like, I have no clue when or how he even got back up there, but he did take out Batman.
Need to aim for the propeller.
We've got an opening.
Why can't you just leave me alone? Mary, I'm not messing around.
He was about to say the line again. Right, like I said, I gotta do some digging, because now I'm curious. I'll take out a few more henchmen, you know what I'm saying? Clear the terrain a little bit.
That rocket needs to be returned to its rotten center.
And yeah, I mean, like, even the rocket, it really ain't do that much damage for real. Like, it was a solid hit, but and another death, unfortunately. Really, the only reason why he's even got any points against me is because you put a water hazard in the boss fight.
Propeller is its weakest point.
I mean, he got me again. But that was on me, like, for sure. That was definitely on me, because like that was so avoidable. But I was fumbling my hits on that enemy. But he is tanking these hits though, bro. Like, she's just rapid fire in the whip, and he is unaffected.
Why is this always?
Now you'll pay for what you did to me.
But not against that man, the old swivel.
What you talking about, you filthy flea bag?
Ring a bell?
Running for mayor, eliminating past less than savory associates.
World's greatest detective, everybody!
And that's what they call him.
You're both way off the mark. I found that right
That's
after
him.
my iceberg lounge got hit. Then they came after me at City Hall. Whoever they are. They knew all about our stashes, how much was in them, and all our other dirty secrets. Ain't that right, Whiskers?
Whatever. I'm out of here then.
Wait!
Ah, well, lesson learned. But in the end, all that counts is... Who's holding the umbrella?
Ironically, I do see a black umbrella on the ground, and it seems like he didn't even know which one was which, because he threw it away first. Fumbled your own possible, Uno reverse, man.
Lead on the mimes, but there's enough in here to put Oswald away for the next few elections.
Thanks.
That's if he don't break
The
out.
Delta's stable, by the way. Robot penguins, huh? Whatever next.
Pizza for Mr. P.N. Gwyn? Extra anchovies? Anybody?
Credit where credit is due. Mr. P.N. Gwen is pretty good. It's another skill break for the boy. And like, man, Batman Ninja, like, look at how fly that is. The Catwoman new suit is I like the dress sweater combo. Not sure if it's, well, like dress skirt. I don't think it's a dress. Sweater, skirt. If I could talk. After the revelation that Penguin was a victim of the mime attacks and not the one orchestrating them, Batman turns his attention elsewhere. The Joker cards left behind at each of the mimes' crimes. Could they be the answer? Methinks so. I mean, we don't find out, like, in this stream, but I'm sure we'll find out in the subsequent one.
That's an arrogant bat slowing me down. Who does he think he is anyway? Sneaking about in the darkness.
Where is she? Slinking around in the shadows.
You following me for a reason. And it better be good.
This isn't over.
How so, Bat Hun?
Penguin's card. It's printed over another image.
Why, so it is. A pair of jokers. Winner takes all.
Well, whoever planted these has still got your money.
Ugh, don't remind me.
Where are they from? Huh. They don't match up. I've just realized something.
So have I. There must be more cards.
Let's go find the other cards. Work out where they're from.
I said it at the time too, man. They are not slick, bro. Literally got the roller out up on the rooftop, man. Come on now. That tension is palpable.
Secret cash stash at the junkyard.
We always go to the nicest places.
But here we are, back in the city. Doing our thing. Saving a day.
Master Bruce, I just thought I'd remind you that the animals from Gotham Zoo are still loose around the city. If your investigation allows,
I believe
it
this
would probably be wise to help round them up.
ended up being another scenario
We'll keep an eye out.
where I wasn't able to fully solve the puzzle because there's just elements that I apparently don't have access to just yet. Like, that's locked. Don't know why or what for, but you know. It is fair. I mean, because if I could do everything right now, that wouldn't be as fun. You know, like you gotta have things left over for once we have other characters unlocked and such. Cause that just makes sense. Gives them more of an essential purpose later on. Man, look at this bow.
That takes care of that.
They must have known they had no chance against us.
Crazy thing is, because I'm seeing the train coming through right now, I wonder if we could have just left him there. And it did occur to me, I was like, whoa, what if we rode the train? Can't get on. Well, can't get inside the train. Get on the train. And so we do roll around for a little bit. Because I got curious. I was like, could it take me, slowly, of course, but, you know, eventually, to my next objective. And I don't think, at least not this single train, could do it. Maybe if I would have hopped over to another one. Because actually, that one that's leaving that way, maybe I might have been able to do something. And then I also spotted this. And you know me. Gotta go investigate the new objective that just popped into my peripheral.
Attention, all officers. Some kind of incident in Old Gotham South. Appears to be a break-in of some kind. Over.
And I, for the life of me, could not, work out the maneuvers to get where I needed to be. So that's why you saw me spamming a little bit right there. But I was thinking that this was like one of the Catwoman on the wall type of situations. So maybe I could just do something like that. Because we saw her do it in the mission. Where she was on the wall. Was able to hit the lever and then pop back up. This was not that. I feel like it would have been cool if they let me do it. But I got back up here and was like, oh. And there's a lift. And that's why it's important to pay attention to your surroundings, folks. I mean, one, it just keeps you safe, but then two, you never know what you might find. So, you know, that's another Wayne Tech cache in the log.
A new toy, huh?
And, you know, because it was nearby, had to go ahead and stop this crime here. And I gotta say, man, they love. Jeez, bro, I forgot, man. And she hit him with an atomic drop, bro. Brutal. But they love pulling up and just smacking me in the back of the head with a baseball bat, with a katana, whatever the case might be. Just sharp and/or blunt objects. Then we got another Wayne Tech cache. So that was, you know, just beneficial. Totally worth sliding through to give them the business. And then I had to relocate the Bat-Mite store because could not remember where it was on my own. But it kind of worked out because ultimately I was like, all right, well, let me check the map, bro. I don't know where I'm going. And this was the first time I'd actually utilized the waypoint function, so I got a little Steam achievement there. You can't hear it or see it, but I did. Take my word for it.
Ooh, that new Gotham burger was
Hey, you guys have been nailing it. Gotham is so lucky to have you. Keep up the good work.
And I gotta appreciate the props coming from our boy Bat-Mite. 'Cause, you know, he was, 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 he
That's Bat-Mite approved.
And then came back with the pirate suit, and I was like, "You got it, bro. I'ma hold off on that one still."
I thought about getting a cute little head bobble, some wings, and making an adorable yet unforgettable noise.
Had to get the computer station because, you know, mainly because it was like it's connected to the Batcave LAN network or whatever. Like, I don't know. I thought that was fun. Curious to know, especially now that I'm thinking about it right now. Like, could I put together like a giant like chessboard in the Batcave? That table back there, I thought maybe it was a pool table. It wasn't a pool table, it was just a regular table. So I was like, never mind. But the jukebox, had to get the jukebox. Oh my gosh, bro. Next time we're in the Batcave, I gotta set that up, and I need to see if it'll play the Batman theme song. Like the one from the Adam West show. Dude, I would lose my mind if they were able to put that into the game.
Batman, it's Bat-Mite. Come on, let's go shopping.
I'm excited for the next part. And I will make sure that in the next part that we do things correctly, y'all. We won't be having this situation again if I can help it. But right now we're gonna go through some of the customizations. And Catwoman got some fire fits. Like, I thought this was pretty slick. If we could make it purple, which I probably could have, because I think one of these filters definitely does do more of like a, well, it's kind of like a, it's like a lavender more than purple, but like low key, you can make a Prince fit with that particular look. But the Arkham City, like that, bro, come on now, you gotta go with that one. And I was unfamiliar with this. I don't think I've ever, like, because I saw Batman Beyond. I don't think I watched the entire series, but like, I never remember seeing, like, Catwoman Beyond. You know? That's new to me. But ultimately, I was like, yeah. I got all these. Gotta go with the Arkham franchise look. But I do appreciate, like, they did a good job of, like, making all of these feel, like, accurate to the media they come from. I was really struggling because, like, the OG, like, the black obviously looks nice, but then I'm looking at it in, like, the frost, you know what I'm saying? Because you got the blue accent, and that's both literally and figuratively cold, bro. That's so cool. But I was like, I don't know, man. I'm kind of digging the purple, the gothic filter, which is ironic to me, but I think it's only making it like that because the fit by default is black, so the gothic, you know, if you slap that on it, there would be no difference. Then I realized I hadn't actually submitted, or not submitted, but confirmed the fit change. So there we go, boom. I'd also mentioned at the time that I didn't even realize that the filters applied to the suits, because I knew when I was messing around after the first stream that you could apply them to the vehicles, but seeing that they also applied to the costumes, which does make sense, I was like, dude, that's so sick. And then I was looking at this, but like, so it's kind of like a rust kind of color, almost kind of steampunky, but I was like, for some reason, that's really working for me. And I put the gothic filter on, and I was like, it's okay. It's okay, but this one's really doing it for me, bro. So we stuck with that. Went through and did a couple of upgrades here. Really trying to see what we have available. The glide takedown is sick. Had to go and at least like look through some of the exploration things. I think we ended up, because we have 4, so I think we ended up doing like a 2 for 2 situation. Got a couple of things on the exploration side, got a couple of things over on the combat side. I might have actually only done 3 upgrades and left a spare skill point for later, but really just trying to determine what made the most sense. The glide takedown was too good of a possible perk, so I had to do that. The perfect counter and dodge were definitely, like, you know, piquing my interest a little bit too, but And like focus grapple, I mean, obviously at some point we'll have to do it because we want to get all the upgrades, but that didn't really seem too essential to me. I think we ended up doing ejector seat and then like the stud magnet. I mean, we'll see in a second here, but yeah, because I was like, I'd like to be able to get my coinage from a little bit further away, and this one just seemed too beneficial, so I'm pretty sure that it was the ejector seat. Yeah. Because that's cool, right? Like, I could pull up in the vehicle, but then eject out, and then we just keep moving. Like, we can make this so seamless. Like, at some point, I'm gonna be moving for real. I did use all of them up. All right, cool. Now I was like, you know what? Let's see what else we got going on here. So we checking out Gordon's fits right now, and I saw this, and I was like, sheesh, bro. Where was this at when we were at the Iceberg Lounge, man? That's a fire fit. Mentioned that I didn't recall, like, because I know Gordon's in the game, the franchise obviously, but I don't remember this look whatsoever. Do not recall him ever looking like this. There's got to be an alternate look. Cannot be his primary. I refuse to believe that. Also, don't ever remember seeing Gordon Beyond. So maybe I'm just a fake fan. Maybe I haven't seen as much as I think I have, but this was calling to me, bro. I had to do it. And honestly, even with the filters, like the OG is just that clean that I left it as is. I was like, that got it. That's too cool. That's too swaggy. Not the most cop-like, but maybe that's the point. And that's the only vehicle I got for him. I did look at some of the other colors. The rust feline filter wasn't really working for me. I looked at this for a bit and I was like, nah, bro. That just looked like a Green Bay. You know what I'm saying? GCPD, bro. That's GBPD, bro. Ain't no way I'm rolling with that one. No disrespect, just can't do it. And so we left it as the OG. The rest of them just, I don't know, it wasn't really speaking to me. But I had to go and check out what else we had going on here. The Arkham Trilogy suit was pretty fire. The Batman Begins suit is cold, bro. I am going to switch to that at some point. Batman Beyond also is fire. But then the Batman Ninja fit, bro. And actually, I'm going to read this. Sometimes you get isekai'd into feudal Japan and forced to make an awesome ninja version of yourself or something like that. So is that even based off of? Oh yeah, reading that because they referenced the Martha moment in the movie, and that to this day, dog, he was ready to off Soups, bro. And you telling me that just because he's like, you're gonna let him kill Martha? Why did you say that name, bro? Why? There's no way in the state of mind he was in, he was going to listen to that, bro. You can't convince me. But hey. Still liked Dawn of Justice anyway. The retro suit is interesting to me. I thought that was pretty cool. The Gray Ghost, at some point I'm gonna definitely have to switch over to that one because that one's pretty sick. Because also that feels like a full circle moment, right? Like he wanted to be like the Gray Ghost as a kid, and then dressing up, you know, and actually fighting crime as the Gray Ghost like that, you know. At some point, I'm gonna have to run through with all the suits at some point, bro. Because there's too many good ones. But for now, we gotta go with the ninja look. And me, I was like, oh man, do I go with just in the black? But then ultimately, I was like, but then we could be matching with Catwoman. This one nearly got me, bro, cause with the ice like accents, like it's too cold, bro. No pun intended, maybe pun intended, but I was like, oh man. For now, we're gonna match up, and like it's gonna be worth it though, because once we get back out into like the world of Gotham, you're gonna see them side by side, and man, it's gonna make all the sense in the world, bro. We did leave it with the classic black. I just feel like you got to. I mean, him jumping out with the with the candy painted suit from the all black vehicle is gonna be crazy. But like, look at the fits, bro. You can't tell me that ain't swaggy, man. I had to try to get a good image here, but I was like, this ain't even the right lighting. Had to cross the street right quick so y'all could really just like see and appreciate what we got going on here, man. Like, look at the squad. Come on now. Come on now. One time for the fit, bro. But yeah, this is more or less where we ended it on stream. As I mentioned at the beginning, like I said, it just I made a mistake. And it's a mistake that I do not look to make again. I'm going to try to put in more precautions, more fail safes essentially, so that we don't run into this issue again. Hopefully y'all are okay with me having done this post commentary for this stream. As long as all things go to plan, this will be the one and only time I have to do it in the first place. We'll just continue to have streams that more or less go off without a hitch. But also, the plan is also to implement a new stream schedule, right? I appreciate y'all for still rocking with us. I know the uploads have slowed down over on the YouTube channel. I was doing weekly uploads on Wednesdays, and it's just not really sustainable for me. Was eating up a little bit too much time, so I was like, instead of doing that, I think I'll just add in another stream day. That's a little bit less of a heavy lift on my end. And so hopefully this will work out instead and be better, and we can have something that's a little bit more constant, right? We can make more progress in the games that we're playing on stream, and there will still be plenty of content to see over on the YouTubes. I do still plan to occasionally make like YouTube specific videos. This will just give me more time to work on those and get them where I want them to be. So all that to say, I'm gonna still do the usual outro rather. As always, I want to say thank you so much for spending some of your Sunday evening here with us. I hope you did enjoy, and until the next time, which will hopefully be just live in the moment, take care.